Hello everyone, welcome to today's pick a card reading. So we're going to be looking at the month of February, see what's going to be happening for you. I'll be doing a general overview. We'll be looking at career and finances as well as love. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to be pulling from several different decks. I've got the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot, the Sacred Destiny Oracle, the Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling Playing Cards, the Urban Tarot, Soul Connections Love Oracle, and then I'm going to end the reading with an Angels of Abundance Oracle cards message. So let's go ahead and jump right in and see what messages come out for you for the month of February. Hello, pile number one. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Spirit, what's going on for pile number one the month of February? One card out. I need two more, please. I really want this one. And then one more. And then this one. Thank you. Okay. I'll get all of these in a minute, by the way. Get one Sacred Destiny for pile number one, the month of February. Patience. Try flipping over. Let's see what comes out though. Community. Alright. And then let's get two of the Gypsy Witch cards. One more, please. I'm going to take this one. Two of the Urban Tarot. There's those. And then I'll get two of the Soul Connections Love Oracle. Find out what's going on in your love life in February. Maybe for Valentine's. Two cards, please. Pile number one's love life in February, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, you got three. Okay, that's fine. These two came up together. Okay, make sure everything is in focus. And at the end, like I said, I'm going to be pulling an Angels of Abundance Oracle card just to see what the overall message is for you for the month of February. So let's see what we got. We got the Eight of Air, or the Eight of Swords, self-doubt, confusion, free will. So some of you could be sabotaging yourself regarding something this month. But let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. Ace of Air, Ace of Swords, inspiration, communication, and adjustments. Okay. Interesting. Six of Air. What is with the air? A lot of you are in your heads the month of February, pile number one. This is Six of Swords, relief, hope, and moving on. Okay. Some of you could be moving to. This looks like a major city here. There's a path leading up to that. There's another path over here too, but crossing a body of water. Could be traveling. That is one of the traveling cards for me. Of course, we got community. Butterflies always make me think of some sort of transformation going on. Some of you could be part of the LGBT community. Let's see what else we got. These cards, I have to give a disclaimer on this. Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling Playing Cards are not, they remind me of Lenormand cards. They're not typical tarot. Typically, they're supposed to be read with each other and just each other. Like, just that deck. Because based on the numbers you have, if it's near like a certain card, it could denote some other message or meaning. And sometimes some of these cards will say if it's near number 29, it means this. If it's near number 36, it means this. So I'm just gonna kind of get some details from this just to see what they mean. So hopefully that makes sense. This is card number 43. Lightning denotes surprise, disagreeable in accordance to distance. And again, it's talking about distance with some other cards. So I'm not going to take that part. I'm just taking the lightning denotes surprise. This makes me think of the Tower, the lightning bolt on the Tower card. Then we've got number 25. Clouds with the dark side toward the person indicate divorce. The bright side toward the person ensures domestic happiness. Interesting. This is also interesting because you got the Six of Swords here. And in one of my decks, it's similar to this one, actually. The Six of Swords has the boat, like it's like you're facing the boat and you can see the shore behind them, which you don't usually see when they're leaving the shore. And over that shoreline that they're leaving behind is a dark cloud because it represents moving on. Like you have, like it says on this one, relief, hope, moving on. So getting away from challenging times. So that's what this makes me think of. The bright side toward the person ensures domestic happiness. So I feel like this definitely correlates with the Six of Swords here. We've got Princess of Disc, which is Page of Pentacles, the kindergarten teacher. Some of you, I said something about you could be moving or traveling, maybe for a new job, relocation. Some of you could be moving abroad to teach. I am picking that up. It's not for everyone. And then we've got the Two of Cups with love. Okay. And we've got a lot of cards that came out for your love reading as well. So let's see. The love portion, heart. Okay. You begin to feel your heartbeat faster when you're close. Okay. And that's definitely a wedding gown. So you could be meeting somebody that you end up marrying. Okay. Then we've got openness. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. This card always makes me think, it looks like the Bible to me, so it makes me think of being more open. Like if you're not religious, if you don't believe in, say, an Abrahamic religion, maybe the person that you're about to meet does. Maybe there's a difference between you two. And it's saying you keep an open mind, essentially. And we've got deeply. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationships. And this makes me think of like Buddhism, Taoism, so again, it just feels like two different belief systems. But I do feel like this is going to be a deep relationship. Okay, so let's go ahead, see what I'm picking out from the general. What are these messages trying to say? General overview. It feels like I said, it feels like a lot of you are going to be going through something where you're trying to get out of a situation with that Eight of Swords. And it feels like in this month, it's like you really want to free yourself in some way. And I feel like that is going to be that, I guess I keep wanting to say rescue. I don't know, it's not really a rescue. Maybe you're just rescuing yourself, right? But it's like freeing yourself from whatever this stuck energy is. And I feel like that's what this Ace of Swords is. It's going to be getting truth or clarity about your situation, how you can move out of your current situation this month and move into a better situation. I feel like a lot of you still have hope, pile number one. Like you've never fully given up. You just can't figure out how to get out of whatever mental prison you're in. For some of you, it might feel like a physical prison, right? But I feel like there's something transforming within your life. Now, for a lot of you, you could be getting help from a community of people. This could be family, friends, co-workers, an online community I'm also picking up. Maybe an online community inspired you to move forward with something in your life, to be able to move on from something. Maybe you finally said, you know what, I really like the direction this is going. I feel like this is going to be great for my overall well-being, my transformation, because of the butterflies here. And I feel like it's kind of set you on this new path. The thing is with rainbows, they always make me think of, they come after a storm, right? And we were just talking about the dark clouds in the Six of Swords. Leaving that behind. Dark clouds on here as well. There's some sort of challenging times that you are leaving behind, pile number 1, in the month of February. Rainbows come out when the sun comes out after a storm. So it's like the worst has passed. The sun comes out. The light, the optimism, positivity, happiness, right? And it shines a light on basically where the rain was, and then you've got this prism that comes through with the rainbow. So it feels like the dark storm, the heavy dark clouds that loomed over your life are now moving on. They're exiting your life, and you've got this rainbow, you've got this optimism, this positivity, the sunshine that's going to be coming out. You can actually see the sun, the rays of sunshine coming through here, and you're going to be going through a transformation in February, pile number 1. You are. And I feel like this could be sudden for a lot of people because we do have that lightning here. I said it, I was thinking about the tower. That's what it feels like. Tower always has that lightning bolt that strikes out of the blue. For a lot of you, this could be your own internal tower moment. It doesn't have to be external. Maybe something influenced it externally, but I feel a lot of you went within. You got some sort of truth or clarity. And it, you know, here it says inspiration and making adjustments. So again, it feels like you found something inspiring, some sort of community, something, a job that you wanted to do. And you're like, you know what? I'm keeping myself stuck in this situation that I'm not happy in. Why am I doing this to myself? I need to get out. And you're finding that way out. Now, for a lot of you, this could be, you know, with like kindergarten teacher here and love. If a lot of you aren't looking for love, 2 of Cups can signify a business partnership that you will love, okay? And I feel like with the Page of Pentacles here, Page of Pentacles can talk about going back to school, working and teaching, doing some sort of academic work, something along those lines. But it's something that's solid, something that's reliable and has a stable foundation. So I feel like you're going to be doing something that you love to do in the month of February. I feel like the dark clouds are leaving, you're moving on, you're ready to start some sort of new journey this month, okay? So I do feel like because we do have the Page of Pentacles here, there's something looking up with your finances. So if you had issues with finances, it's on the mend, right? It's like you're getting maybe a new job, you are doing something, maybe some of you are tutoring, maybe you're getting approved for a scholarship for school, or you are getting a certification of some sort, something along those lines where you're going to boost your income potential, you're going to boost your career, everything's going to get a boost this month on the financial front. So I feel like things are on the up and up. Things are on the mend, right? You're not going to be in that 8 of Swords energy anymore. Now with love, again, I feel like some of you could be part of the LGBT community. I'm just throwing it out there. I know it's not for everyone, but I do feel like some of you could be meeting someone this month. Perfect time for Valentine's, right? But this could be somebody at a distance. Now, with all this air energy, it's giving me online, like again, online community. You could meet this person online. Somebody could slide into your DMs. They could be overseas. They could be at a distance from you. But I feel like there's gonna be a conversation that's gonna be initiated here, and it's gonna come in out of the blue like a bolt of lightning, right? But I feel like this could lead to something solid. I said there's a wedding dress here, which, you know, I know, and somebody with the tux, a guy with the tux, but this makes me think with the Page of Pentacles, in the traditional Rider-Waite, the Page of Pentacles is presenting a pentacle to someone. It always makes me think of like, I'm presenting you with long-term stability, an offer that, you know, is stable and committed. It makes me think of like engagement as well, because it makes me think of like a ring, you know, the pentacle. Even though that's not what that is, but that's what it makes me think of. So some of you could be getting engaged this month for Valentine's. I'm just putting it out there, but you didn't hear it from me, okay? For others of you, it feels like you may end up meeting someone online, at a distance, while traveling, or you're going to move to a new job and you're going to meet someone there. That's what it feels like. But I feel like there's something here where there's a difference, and that's why it makes me think of like traveling overseas. It's giving like Sagittarius 9th house Jupiter energy, to be honest, with the openness and someone maybe from a different religion or spiritual beliefs than you. That's what it feels like. But I feel like this is somebody who's gonna, you know, make your heart beat a little bit faster. You might end up getting swept off your feet, but this is a good match, whatever this is. And actually, if I can't tell on here, there's a difference. I couldn't tell if this is a man or a woman. It doesn't matter, again, because I keep going back to the LGBT stuff, but there's a difference. One's black, this one looks Asian. Again, like I said, there's some sort of difference between you two, and sometimes the Two of Cups makes me think that. If you ever look at the traditional Two of Cups, the two people are different. So, it feels like you are each bringing something to the table that the other person doesn't have. But I feel like there's a deep soul connection between you two this month. And you guys are just going to be more open to and receptive to meeting someone who is going to give you butterflies. I see the butterflies here, but it's funny because on the heart card it says you begin to feel your heartbeat faster when you're close. So I'm like, oh, that and the butterflies. Yep. So this could be a very long, stable connection for a lot of you. If you're already in a relationship, though, I feel like you guys are deepening the connection. You're finding ways to be more open with each other. I'm getting like date vibes. Even if y'all are like digital creators, graphic designers, something like that. If you work for yourselves, do remote work, something. I could see you guys getting together at a coffee shop. Even if it's just like, we got to get out of the house. I'm also picking up hiking from this for some reason. Some sort of travel going on. But otherwise, I feel like a lot of you are going to be meeting someone new. So those are the messages I see for you. Pile number 1 for the month of February. Seems like it's going to be an interesting month. But I feel like a lot of you are going to be proud of yourselves by the end of the month for kicking your own ass, essentially, and getting out of your comfort zone, out of your mental prison, and pushing yourself into a new direction. It's going to feel like it's meant to be. Let's go ahead and get your Angels of Abundance Oracle card message. What does pile number 1 need to hear for the month of February, Spirit? What is their Angels of Abundance message for February? Sever vows of poverty flipped over, but it did not jump out, so that's interesting. Ooh, that one flew out. Okay. So we've got detox your friendships. And it says, your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. It's interesting because I was talking about that dark cloud that was hanging over you or causing challenging times. So you could be surrounded by people, so-called friends, maybe frenemies, who do not want the best for you. And so Spirit is saying, cut them out. So, with that said, those are all your messages, pile number 1 for the month of February. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. Share and subscribe because I have more videos on the way. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. See what's going to happen for you for the month of February. Spirit, what is happening for pile number 2 in the month of February? 3 cards. This deck. This one. Ooh. Give me 2 more, please. These 2 are sticking up. I'm going to take these. And I'll fix all these cards in a second. need one from the Sacred Destiny Oracle for pile number 2. And the month of February. 2 cards from Gypsy Witch for pile number 2, please, Spirit. There's one. One more for pile number 2, thank you. Two from the Urban Tarot. Perfect. They both came out together. Even better. 2 from the Soul Connections Love Oracle. What's going on with pile number 2's love life this month of February? What's going on with pile number 2's love life? There's one. I need one more. I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to wait till the end of this reading to pull a Angels of Abundance Oracle card. Make sure everything, can you see everything? Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in. We've got the 7 of Water, or 7 of Cups, with choices, over analyzing, procrastination. Also, I'm noticing number 444 here, so that could be a significant number. Even though it's interesting with it's just 7 of Water. I think it'd be like 777 or something, but no, 444. Interesting. Okay. This is the Hanged Man, with Awakening, Pause, Perspective, Selflessness. About okay, seeing things from a different perspective. Something's on hold. Okay, then we've got 4 of Air, 4 of Swords, with something's definitely on hold. Meditation, recuperation, contemplation. Literally taking time out is what it is. And then we've got Pleasure for the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Another outdoor space. I'm noticing all the greenery between these 3 cards. Okay. Now, these cards are different. This is the Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling playing cards. I love these cards, but they're kind of like a Lenormand, where you're supposed to only use these cards and instead of using them with tarot, because they'll say on here, if it's near such and such card, it means this. If it's near number so and so, it means that. I'm just kind of taking it for what it says mainly, not with the other cards. So we have number 15 here. The letter is a sign of good tidings. Let me see if I can zoom in. When near and when touching indicates unexpected good fortune. So see, like, it's not really with other cards, but I'm taking this as the letter as a sign of good tidings. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, so some sort of news coming in. You might be waiting to hear something. Might be why there's a pause here, especially with that 7 of Cups. Okay, I'll get that in a minute. I'm getting messages. We got number 21. The stork denotes change of residence for the better, sooner or later, according to the distance which it lies from the person. Okay, so the stork denotes change of residence for the better, sooner or later. Okay. A lot of you are moving. Interesting. Then we've got Ace of Swords. There's a plane here on travel. What is it? Arc de Triomphe on here. Paris. That's what makes me think of. It could be any art, to be honest. I had a conversation. I don't know if my friend Charlotte is watching this specific pile. If you are, hi Charlotte. We had this conversation the other day because this came out in another reading. And she was like, you're probably thinking about, I said something about, it reminds me of Paris. And she's like, yeah, the Arc de Triomphe. I don't know, that's not how you say it in French, but there's so many arcs in Europe, so something about this gives me European vibes, but a lot of you could just be moving. Interesting too, I feel like there's a connection with Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. Usually because in the traditional Rider-Waite, there's that one sword above, let's see if I've got the deck right here. There's that one sword right there. You got the Three of Swords here, like heartbreak. So it's taking a break after heartbreak, usually, to get clarity or truth. So that's what it makes me think of with that Ace of Swords, even though it's technically not it. Then we've got Chariot. Yeah, see, moving. This is a card of moving forward, sudden, swift movement, some sort of moving homes. Okay. For your love, we've got connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. Interesting. And then we've got remarkable. Wow. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, what I'm getting is pile number 2. For the month of February, there's something here about taking time out for yourself. I feel like a lot of you, I'm going to be honest, I'm getting with that Seven of Cups and that letter, it's like you have options, you have choices. So it's like you're putting yourself out there in some way. This could be with employment, or it could be anything. It could be you're trying to market your work or some sort of project and you're putting query letters out to literary agents. You're emailing maybe like art galleries, if you're a painter, you know what I mean? Like it's just something where you're sending out some sort of messages here and you're waiting to hear back. And you can't do anything until you hear back from someone. So there's this pause here. And it's like you're just contemplating, waiting for some sort of news to come in. With the letter and the Ace of Swords here, you're going to be getting that news. You're going to be hearing something. Also, interestingly, storks, for me, you're talking about like delivering babies traditionally, but the stork is a messenger. Like it has a delivery. It's giving you something. It's delivering something. And it's next to the letter, so it's like delivering a message. And the Ace of Swords is a message. It's getting truth and clarity and hearing something about a situation. It's like some sort of new beginning that's going to be happening for you after a period where you're just taking a pause. You're waiting to hear back. So I feel like in the meantime, while you're waiting to hear something, that's when you have, that's where this pleasure card comes in. It's almost like a new gateway is about to open, if you can see on here. You're taking the steps in that direction, but you're not quite there yet. So, you have put yourself out there. You've done what you need to do, but right now, like, all you can do is just kind of chill out. Take pleasure in little things. Maybe go to the park, have a picnic, go for a hike. Go to somewhere new, try out a new restaurant or something along those lines. Maybe some of you just want to chill out and watch some Netflix. I don't know, but it's something where it feels like an outdoor with all the greenery here, where you really want to get out and see something and do something and just relax and take pleasure in that. For others of you, you will be moving this month. I mean, with that stork talking about a change of residence and the Chariot here, plus the Ace of Swords is a new beginning, you've got some sort of movement happening where you're going to have to change homes, apartments, buying a new house, something along those lines. For a lot of you, this could be work related. You might have to relocate. But for others of you, it's just, it's going to be something this month where you're ready to get out of a situation and you're ready to move forward. And maybe this is you putting out like applications for a new apartment, or you are going to look at homes. There are a lot of options, right? And you've had to really sit back and decide which one do you want? how much do you want to spend? What, what direction do you want to go? What city do you want to live in? There's all of these options, and you can really start to overanalyze and be in your head about this, which could lead to procrastination, but it's kind of a daydreaming energy. Like, what do I want? What am I going to go after? So I feel like you have to really take time out to think about, if you want to apply to that job, if you want to apply to that apartment complex, or try to get pre-approved for a mortgage loan or something along those lines. And you can't do anything else until you hear back from them. And that's what you're waiting on. You're waiting for that letter, that news, so you can move forward. For others of you, I'm feeling like a lot of you have so much going on in your life with that Seven of Cups. It feels like you have to take a break. It's almost like you have so many ideas, or you're it's strange. I don't usually view Seven of Cups this way, but it's almost like, typically we can fill our own cup, right? Self-care, all that. But it almost feels like you're trying to fill 7 different cups at the same time. And because you're so busy with trying to fill all these cups and do all these different tasks, you've got to take a time out. You got to take a rest. Now, because we have that 444 number here, 4s in tarot are about stability. I think about like the 4 of Wands, 4 legs on a table, 4 legs on a chair. It's trying to create that stability. But if you've got, if you're trying to fill all these different cups with your energy and your time, and you're just going to be spread thin. So I feel like in February, this is really a month where you can still be putting yourself out there, but I think you're going to find more time for yourself. Can you go for a walk? Can you go for a hike? Can you go take that picnic in the park? That's where that pleasure card comes in. You're almost to that gateway where you start something new and you receive good news, right? But in the meantime, what are you doing with your time, right? So, and honestly, with the Chariot here, Chariot always makes me think of grabbing life by the reins and taking charge. So if a lot of you have felt like your life has been kind of out of control, or, it's gotten out of hand, you are really taking the time, energy, and effort to take control again. I think a lot of you are going to be sitting down and saying, okay, what can I take out of all these ideas and everything I'm doing and make it a priority? What is a priority in my life that I need right now? And that's going to take a bit of meditation and contemplation going on, seeing things from a different perspective, right? But it's all going to work out. We got the good news. We got, with the letter coming in, we've got the change of residence for the better. Like, everything's going to work out for you. Now, in your love life, you've got some sort of remarkable connection here. You've got something that's eternal and unbreakable and remarkable. Also, I'm seeing these wedding rings here. There's some music and flowers. Yeah, it feels like somebody really has your heart this month. For a lot of you, you may end up with a Valentine's date. But it feels like there's something here where you meet someone who is a soul connection, a deep soul connection. And this would be someone that you'd take things to the next level with, right? So, now if some of you are in a relationship, again, it could lead to the next level with those wedding rings there. It's making me think either somebody's getting married this month or somebody's getting engaged this month. Because you guys have some sort of unbreakable, eternal soul bond. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get you an Angels of Abundance Oracle card and see what that says. Coming right out for the month of February. Interesting. So we've got donations, tithing, and charitable work. So it says, give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you many-fold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Love it. That is your reading for the month of February, pile number 2. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. And if you liked it, please share and subscribe. I will be posting more content soon. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in our next video. Hello, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. See what messages come out for you for the month of February. Spirit, what does pile number 3 need to know for the month of February? What is going on with pile 3 for the month of February? I need 3 cards, please. I'm going to take this one. I need 2 more, please, Spirit. Thank you. That was quick. And I'll fix these in a minute. 1 card for pile number 3 for the month of February. Potentials trying to flip over. Is somebody doubting their potential? Or is something you're starting, does it have potential? Interesting. 2 cards for pile number 3 for the month of February. Thank you. February, Spirit. There's that, and then 1 more, please. Number 3. Take this one. That came right out. Okay. We got 3 of these. That's fine. Which pile number 1 had that too, so that's fine. It's fine. Alright. Okay, let's jump in. Pile number 3. Let's see. We've got the Dreamer, the Fool, right off the bat. Wow. Beginning, believing, and protected. I really like this imagery. It's cute. Yeah, butterflies make me think of transformations. So some sort of transformations happening in your life, some new beginning. We've got King of Fire, King of Wands here. Inspirational, charismatic, and innovative. This is like you being assertive and going after what it is you want in the month of February. Yep. 8 of Earth, 8 of Pentacles with education, focus, and details. Some sort of skill, talent, or ability that you have, or something that you're extremely focused on in the month of February, you're going after that. I mean, King of Fire and 8 of Earth. Yeah. Purification. So, this, you can actually see it's raining in this, but those dark clouds are about to be gone. This also reminds me of pile number 2, so there might be a connection. We'll see. We've got number 31. And I have to say, the way these cards work, these Gypsy, Witch, Fortune Telling playing cards, is they're kind of like Lenormand, depending on where you put them. They're supposed to be read, you know, just these cards, not with like Tarot and Oracle, but where you put them and what they're next to determines the outcome of what the card meaning is. But I'm not going to read it that way. Like, for instance, this one, obviously it's a crossroads, right? Got the sun in the background, which is making me think of this sunflower too. And it's card number 31. The roads turn to the dark clouds, foretells misadventures, but far from the person, the evil consequences may be averted. So, the way I'm reading this is like, you know, I was just talking about dark clouds here, and in pile number 2, the sunshine. So there's some sort of crossroads, right? Leaving something behind, something challenging, some sort of dark cloud looming overhead. We've got number 29. The mouse denotes loss by theft nearby. It denotes recovery after great difficulty, but distant the loss will be irretrievable. So, I'm not feeling the theft part. There could be some sort of recovery because I'm seeing you working hard on something. Maybe it's been a long road and you weren't sure which direction to go, but you are finally taking charge of your life. So we've got 9 of Pentacles again. So we've got 8 and 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is also the card of self-employment. So some of you could be self-employed. It's about standing on your own 2 feet. So it does feel like you're having some sort of recovery, or you're recouping any losses that you might have had. We've got the World card, the universe in this deck. I love how she's just like stepping up, headed in a new direction. So we've got, started with the Fool, ends with the World. So a beginning and an ending. So something's ending, so something new can begin. Wow. We've got moment. Think of a special moment that was supposed to say brought you much joy with your partner, but interesting. I'm getting coffee date vibes from that. There's love messages for this month. We've got cherish. Cherish your relationship. This also looks like a wedding dress. So some of you could be married already. And emotions. Look deep within your emotions. Okay. So, what I'm seeing for this pile number 3 is that you definitely have some sort of ending and some sort of beginning. I love this. I love when, especially when I have a pile where you got the end card and you got the beginning card. It's so obvious, but with this, like, it's like she is taking steps into a new direction. She's stepping up in life. And the world can talk about accomplishment, achievement. Finally, a cycle is coming to an end this month for you, pile number 3. And you are stepping out on your own. You're going through this transformation. You're going to see if the grass is greener on the other side. It's almost like you've been at a crossroads for a while. You might have been stuck. You might have had those dark clouds looming overhead, but you are purifying your life. You're ready for that sun to come out. You're ready for that happiness, that optimism, positivity. You're done with that dark cloud, the challenging times, the rain, right? And you're ready to push forward to see what's out there. What can you accomplish? There's got to be more to life, right? Than just being stuck at a crossroads. So I feel like a lot of you are pushing through any sort of like mental barriers that you might have for yourself. Some of you, this could just be some sort of situation that you were kind of stuck in for a bit, but things are starting to pick up. Especially with this gain card. It's almost like maybe you have your own business. You're self-employed. Maybe it's a side hustle and nothing was happening. And you're like, no, I'm going to keep focusing. I'm going to keep working on this. It's all in the details, right? And once you actually put in that time, energy, and effort, then that's when everything starts to come in. That's when that cycle is coming to an end if you felt like you were stuck, and that new beginning is happening. All because you had hope and faith and you believed that there was something bigger out there for you. But you also had to kind of take charge. You knew you had to do things a bit differently. Because the King of Wands is very assertive but also innovative. Can be very creative as well. So when it's paired with the 8 of Pentacles, it's like you had to change things up just a little bit. There had to be some sort of difference to make a difference, right? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It's like a lot of you are changing things up in your life. A lot of you could be moving to a new location or traveling, because the universe, the world, and the Fool talk about travel. So a lot of you could be traveling this month. A lot of you could just be ready for a change in life. Maybe some of you are just, you're done. You're done with the way things have been going. You're done with that dark cloud looming overhead, the challenging times. You're ready for the purification. You're ready for happiness. But you want to do it on your own terms. So I do see that for a lot of you. I do think you are protected, though. I do feel like, the universe has your back. This is some sort of accomplishment or achievement that you are gaining in your life. And like I said, a lot of you could be recovering after some sort of difficulties that you've had. But I think you've finally chosen a path and you're going towards that sunshine and happiness. Because we've got the sun here and then we've got the sunflowers here. And they both talk about the dark clouds, right? So it feels like you're being assertive with the King of Wands. You're going after what it is you want. And you're taking that leap of faith with the Fool. You're not sure if it's going to work out, but what have you got to lose? It's better than having that dark cloud overhead, right? So a lot of you are going for whatever this is. Now, this could be a wide range of things. A lot of you, it's a move to a new place. Maybe a new city you've never been before, but you kind of always wanted to go. A lot of you, it's a new job. Some of you are starting a new business. Something that's going to take some of you, this with Eight of Pentacles, that's education. Some of you are going back to school. Maybe you have to get a certification for something. And maybe whatever this is going to get you a better job, more money, which would explain the gain. So I feel like overall there's a huge shift away from anything holding you back, anything weighing you down, any dark cloud looming overhead. You're done with the rain, you're ready for the sunshine. Now, as far as finances go, like the 8 and 9 of Pentacles is great. Honestly, it's great. It's going to take hard work, but it's going to pay off. 9 of Pentacles is like the card of luxury. It's like almost a pre-empress. That and Queen of Pentacles for me are the pre-empress cards, where you're living life to the fullest. You might be even living a life of luxury. You can see this person is actually in like some sort of spa. They've got the cucumbers on their cucumber slices on their eyes. They're just relaxing. They're chilling. Like, yeah, all that hard work paid off, So I feel like a lot of you, your finances are going to be looking up this month. But I do feel like, again, putting in the work, paying attention to the details. And you're going to have that sense of accomplishment with the 9 of Pentacles and the World beside each other. So things are looking up for you all around. As far as your love life goes, I am seeing coffee dates. I did see that with that moment card. A lot of this is about relationships already. So some of you could be getting into a relationship this month, but I'm feeling more like a lot of you are already in a relationship. So there is a message here about really spending time with each other, cherishing your relationship. Maybe a lot of you are going out on dates more. But I feel like, too, with this emotions card, this feels like a self-care card to me, because she's, like, in the shower. Really paying attention to your emotions, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. So, yeah, I feel like it's going to be a month where there's a lot of love. Not only just love for someone else, but also love for yourself. So, let's go ahead and get an Angels of Abundance Oracle card to finish this off and see what message Spirit has for you this month. What message do you have for pile number 3 this month, Spirit? What message do you have for pile number 3 this month? Thank you. Oh, we've got gratitude list. Okay. So, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing on gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. I love how it talks about the universe. We've got the universe card right here. So creating a gratitude list of all the things you can be thankful for. I always feel like that pulls in a lot of positive energy, right? I keep going back to positivity with the sunflower and the sunshine, and that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like you are trying to get rid of negativity in your life, pile number 3, and you're really trying to pull in that positive mindset, that positive vibration. And I feel like showing gratitude to the universe is really going to help you out. So those are all the messages I have for you this month. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because it helps the algorithm. And please share and subscribe. I do have more videos coming out soon. So I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.